Travel provides countless opportunities to meet people from diverse backgrounds. Whether it's striking up a conversation with a fellow traveler, exchanging stories with a hostel mate, or being invited into a local's home, these interactions can lead to lasting friendships and a deeper understanding of different perspectives. Be open and approachable. Smile, ask questions. So I have this to list the top 20 desserts in the Western world. Now, first things is to understand what constitutes the Western world. Typically, when we talk about the Western world, we're referring to countries in Europe, North America, Australia, and New Zealand. These regions share some cultural similarities, especially in terms of cuisine. Desserts are an important part of meals in these cultures, often served at the end to satisfy sweet tooths. But with so many options out there, narrowing it down to just 20 can be challenging. I need to consider popularity, cultural significance, and perhaps even versatility. Maybe we should start by categorizing desserts. For example, cakes, pies, cookies, ice creams, pastries, and so on. That way, I can ensure a good mix and not have the list dominated by one type. Let's see. Cakes. These are classics. Think about chocolate cake, vanilla cake, red velvet cake. They're timeless and loved by many. Pies. Apple pie is often synonymous with American cuisine, but there are also berry pies, pecan pies, and more. Cookies. From chocolate chip to oatmeal raisin, cookies are a staple in Western households. Ice cream, a summer favorite, available in countless flavors. Pastries, like croissants, danishes, and eclairs, which are popular in Europe and beyond. Custards and puddings. These are creamy desserts that have been around for centuries. Mousse and souffle, more sophisticated options that require some skill to make. Fruit-based desserts, such as fruit salads, compotes, and gratins. Chocolate-based desserts. Besides cakes, there are brownies, truffles, and mousse. Frozen desserts. Besides ice cream, think sorbets, gelatos, and semifreddos. Now, I need to think about which ones are the most beloved and widely consumed. It might also be helpful to look at trends or classics that have stood the test of time. Perhaps starting with the classics would be a safe bet. For instance, apple pie, often considered an American icon, but it has roots in English cuisine. Chocolate cake, universally loved, especially in the US and Europe. Vanilla ice cream, a standard flavor that pairs well with many desserts. Chocolate chip cookies, invented in the US, these are now enjoyed worldwide. Tiramisu, an Italian dessert that has gained global popularity. Profiteroles, cream-filled choux pastries often served with chocolate sauce. Banoffee pie, a British creation featuring bananas and toffee. Red velvet cake, a classic American cake with a rich history. Crème brûlée, a French custard dessert with a burnt sugar topping. Brownies, dense, fudgy squares that are hard to resist. That's a start. Now, to fill in the rest of the list, I should consider regional specialties and other popular desserts. In Europe, for example, eclairs, long, cream-filled pastries coated in chocolate. Danishes, flaky pastries often filled with fruit or cream. Macarons, colorful, meringue-based cookies with various fillings. Gâteau street honoré, a French cake featuring puff pastry, cream, and caramelized sugar. Baklava, although more common in Mediterranean cuisine, it's appreciated in Western countries as well. From North America, key lime pie, a tart, lime-flavored pie from Florida. Whoopie pies, soft cookies filled with frosting, popular in New England. Banana split, an indulgent dessert featuring sliced banana in a dish with scoops of ice cream, topped with syrup and whipped cream. Peach cobbler, a southern favorite featuring peaches baked with a crunchy topping. Cherry pie, another classic American pie, especially popular around the 4th of July. In Australia and New Zealand, lamingtons, square sponge cakes coated in chocolate and desiccated coconut. Anzac biscuits, while not strictly a dessert, These oat biscuits are a traditional treat. Vegemite scroll, a sweet and savory pastry, though more of a breakfast item, it's worth mentioning. I should also consider more modern or trendy desserts that have gained popularity in recent years. Affogato, a scoop of ice cream topped with a shot of hot espresso. Frozen yogurt, a healthier alternative to ice cream, offering a variety of flavors and toppings. Matcha desserts, with a rise of Japanese influences, matcha-flavored desserts have become popular. Keto and gluten-free desserts. As health consciousness grows, these options are becoming more mainstream. Milkshakes and floats. Classic treats that never go out of style, especially in the US now to prioritize and select the top 20 based on their popularity and representation across different Western cuisines. Here's a proposed list. Apple pie American classic. Chocolate cake universally loved. Vanilla ice cream a standard flavor. Chocolate chip cookies iconic American invention. Tiramisu Italian dessert with global appeal. Profiteroles cream-filled pastries with chocolate sauce. Banoffee pie British creation with bananas and toffee. Red velvet cake classic American cake. Crème brûlée French custard with burnt sugar topping. Brownies fudgy chocolate squares. Eclairs French pastries filled with cream. Danishes flaky pastries filled with fruit or cream. Macarons meringue-based cookies with various fillings. Key lime pie tart, lime-flavored pie from Florida. Whoopie pies soft cookies filled with frosting. Banana split indulgent dessert with banana, ice cream, and toppings. Peach cobbler southern favorite with peaches and crunchy topping. Cherry pie classic American pie. Lamington's Australian sponge cakes coated in chocolate and coconut. Affogato ice cream topped with hot espresso. This list covers a variety of dessert types and origins within the Western world, ensuring a broad representation of popular choices. Final list of top 20 desserts in the Western world. Apple pie chocolate cake vanilla ice cream chocolate chip cookies tiramisu profiteroles banoffee pie red velvet cake creme brulee brownies eclairs danishes macarons key lime pie whoopie pies banana split peach cobbler cherry pie lamingtons affogato. One of the most exhilarating phases of travel is the exploration and discovery phase. This is when you get to dive into the heart of a new place, trying unfamiliar foods, meeting fascinating people, and experiencing different cultures. It's a time of sensory overload and intellectual stimulation, filled with the joy of learning and the thrill of the unknown. Food is often at the center of cultural experiences, and trying local cuisines can be one of the most memorable parts of travel. Whether it's savoring street food in Bangkok, sampling gelato in Rome, or enjoying a traditional feast in a local home, each bite tells a story about the region's history, traditions, and way of life. To deepen your emotional connection through food, consider visiting local markets where you can see ingredients being sourced fresh. Engage with vendors, ask about ingredients, and learn how dishes are prepared. This not only enhances your appreciation of the food but also allows you to connect with locals on a personal level.